What if every smile you saw was a curse? Imagine being haunted by the people you love most, only to find their faces twisted with a terrifying grin, and knowing that it's only a matter of time before it's your turn. This is Smile 2, the chilling sequel that's bound to make you rethink the simplest of expressions. The video opens with a chilling recap of the curse introduced in Smile and its sinister presence, a presence that takes root in a smile and spreads like a virus. We start with the tragic fate of Dr. Rose Cotter and move directly into Smile 2's premise, introducing Joel, an ex-police officer, in his final, desperate attempt to escape the entity that has plagued him. Joel, haunted by the entity, is desperately seeking freedom. He plans a dangerous scheme to transfer the curse to criminals he encounters. His fear is palpable as he approaches their hideout, sweat pouring down his face as he knows this might be his only chance. But things take a tragic twist, and his fate turns fatal when he's hit by a truck in his escape attempt, ending his fight, but leaving the curse alive and ready to claim its next victim. Enter Sky Riley, a pop star on the verge of a major comeback after a series of setbacks. Once at the top, she's now fighting to reclaim her place in the spotlight, haunted by past mistakes and personal struggles. Sky's world is one of public scrutiny, hidden vulnerabilities, and a struggle with personal demons. She tries to stay focused on her comeback, but strange events start occurring, pulling her deeper into the curse's grasp. Sky begins noticing unsettling smiles everywhere, in her rehearsals, among her team, even in her own reflection. Her paranoia grows as the lines blur between reality and hallucination, and the audience is drawn into the claustrophobic horror of her experiences. Sky's connection to the curse becomes apparent after she visits Lewis, a former acquaintance. When she arrives at his home, his behavior is odd and unsettling, eyes darting around as if he sees something lurking in the shadows. He begins to tremble, eyes locking onto something that Sky cannot see. And just as he begins to smile, he ends his life in front of her. Sky's shock and fear are intense, and her decision to cover up this event reveals a layer of desperation and vulnerability in her character. The chilling events continue as Sky prepares for her tour. Vivid hallucinations of smiling figures begin to haunt her daily life, unsettling images that leave her feeling isolated and unable to confide in anyone. Her emotional turmoil escalates as her dreams merge with reality, blending in terrifying ways that hint at the curse's tightening hold. In the midst of her suffering, Sky reconnects with Morris, a nurse who has also faced the entity's wrath. He reveals that he lost his brother to the curse, an experience that left him scarred and determined to end the entity's cycle of destruction. He theorizes that the entity is a parasite that thrives on fear and dread, living on its host until it finds a new victim. His plan? To temporarily kill and resuscitate Sky, hoping this will break the entity's hold on her. But the proposal is as horrifying as the curse itself, leaving Sky paralyzed by fear, unsure if she can face her own death, even if it's temporary. Sky's history with guilt adds another layer of horror to her story. She's haunted not just by the curse, but also by memories of the night she caused the accident that killed her boyfriend, Paul. In her mind, the entity's presence seems like a twisted form of justice, forcing her to relive her guilt and confront her past. The audience gets a glimpse of her inner turmoil, a chilling realization that her curse is not just supernatural, but also deeply rooted in her psyche. As Sky's hallucinations grow more aggressive, she encounters her mother Elizabeth, who morphs into a horrifying vision, driving her to the brink. This is the moment Sky fully understands that she is utterly alone in her battle isolated from reality as the entity pushes her toward madness. Her attempts to resist only tighten its hold, and the viewer feels the weight of her despair as she spirals further into terror. In a final desperate attempt to rid herself of the curse, Skye reaches out to Morris and agrees to his plan. Their tense preparation for the temporary death is laced with fear, Skye's trembling hands clutching the tools for her survival. The tension is palpable as the entity looms closer, ready to defend its claim. Just when it seems like Skye might succeed, she's pulled into the heart of the curse, facing a version of herself, smiling ominously, her doppelganger revealing the entity's terrifying form. The climax unfolds at Skye's opening night, a scene that leaves the audience breathless as she sees herself on stage, smiling in that terrifying, twisted way. With chilling resignation, Skye allows the entity to consume her, stabbing herself in front of a horrified audience, thus passing the curse on to all who witness it. The final scenes leave viewers with an image that lingers, a dark reminder of the price of survival and the contagious nature of fear. As the recap ends, a reflective commentary explores the film's exploration of guilt, inner demons, and the idea of a curse that exploits something as innocent as a smile. The ending poses questions about the curse's future victims, a haunting conclusion that invites viewers to ponder the price of fear and the chilling power of a smile that might be anything but friendly.